Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
It's Dave Johal with the Boxing Voice. How's it going?
I'm only joking.
How was the trip from New York? Good?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a good show out there. Katie Taylor was fantastic. Gerald Miller boxed well. Danny Jacobs was in a great fight. Ulusinoff looked sensational. So it was a very good trip.
Good stuff. And the fight that we're here for today, Tony Bellew, David Haye. How will this fight shape the landscape of the heavyweight division?
I think it's not as important for the division as in terms of how important it is for both guys' careers. You know, I think if David Haye loses on Saturday, it's over. You know, there is no way out, no way back, and he knows that, and that's going to make him even more dangerous in this fight. But Tony is so determined. He's in great shape. He's full of confidence after the first win. So yeah, I think this is, this is more about their careers and their lives and their legacies than what they do after. You know, Haye talks about being involved in some big heavyweight fights, but I think the only thing on his mind is saving his career on Saturday.
And David Haye was there at the beginning of your boxing journey.
Yes.
Haye,
I might be there at the end of his.
And Tony Bellew's your fighter, obviously. And how do you think this fight's going to go down? Do you think he'll have the drama the first fight?
Yes, I think he'll have more drama. I mean, the first fight, the real drama was in the injury and would he survive? And then Tony looked like he was going to gas out. But like Tony said, it's much harder to stop someone who's trying to ride shots, that's trying to protect themselves, and pot shotting as well. If someone's trying to knock you out, which Haye normally does, that's what Tony wants. Tony wants to trade with Haye, which is very, very dangerous because Haye's one of the biggest punching heavyweights out there. But I think it's going to be full of drama. I think first couple of rounds will be a little bit cagey because I think Haye knows what's at stake, and that's why he's trying not to bite this time, trying to keep his emotions in check. But it's a very dangerous fight for both guys.
How difficult do you think that was for David Haye to not?
Very, very. I think it's been difficult the whole time. But listen, it's very difficult when you come somewhere and people are shouting things at you. But he's just trying. But you know, you can't go home after that. Like, you can laugh about it and all that sort of thing, but it's like on social media. If you're reading people slagging you off all the time, like me, sometimes it pisses you off. Other times you laugh about it and you say, well, what? But he's human, and he's not confident at the moment. He's still a great fighter. He's still a great athlete. But he's an on-top fighter that is very dangerous when he's full of confidence, and he doesn't have that. And that's why I believe Tony's going to win on Saturday.
Where will you market, you and Tony afterwards, if you do win, both of you on Saturday night, where will you focus your attentions on? The cruiserweight division?
Well, probably the after party, to be honest with you. I mean, he wants to fight everyone. You know, when we had that first fight scheduled, he sort of said this would be his last fight. Then obviously he won. Now we're doing a rematch, but he's talking about fighting on another 3, 4, 5 fights after this. So victory on Saturday puts him up there, you know, as a major star. And he's talking about the winner of Usyk, which is madness because they're both animals, but that's Tony Bellew. He wants to fight the very best, and that's what attracted him with a Haye fight, first of all. He knew how dangerous he was, but he just loved the idea of the fight and the challenge. Now he's doing it again, and he's full of confidence.
It looks like it won't go the distance. Both men have promised an end before the 12th. Do you see that yourself as well? Do you think this is a fight that can go the distance, or do you think this is going to end?
I'd be very surprised if this fight went the distance. Like I said, I think it might be cagey for 2, 3 rounds tops, and I think they're going to start trading up. Both guys punch too hard to be trading with each other and to go the distance, in my opinion. And I'm not sure that after the physical fight that Tony prepares, that aims for this to be, that Haye will be able to hold up for 12 hard rounds. And I think Tony Bellew will win inside the distance.